hello, motherfuckers.
You live already?
I am.
Okay.
That's my intro. Hi, hello, motherfuckers.
You on IG or Facebook?
Facebook.
Okay, here I go.
What happened to it? Oh,
It went on?
okay, never mind. What happened? Y'all make sure y'all keep streaming my shit.
Hey y'all, tune in. Okay, you ready? Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl DJ Stardom right here live at the one and the only iconic radio show. Let's go! You guys, I'm so excited today. We have a very special guest in the building, you guys. It's gonna be awesome. Like, this interview gonna be lit. You guys tune in, grab a couple popcorn, a little soda, chill on the couch, whatever you gotta do. Interview. This is gonna be lit. Okay, so let's see who we got today. And before we introduce her, if you don't know who this artist is right here, y'all sleeping under a rock. She like Store, boom, bam. I don't need no introduction. Like, just put me on the camera and they already gonna know who it is. Let's go. Hey.
Hello.
I'm so glad to have you today. Okay, so introduce yourself for those out there who don't know you, and then say what you do.
Okay, my name is Nanette, Nanette. I'm going to spell it one more time, Nanette. I'm an artist, I'm a singer, songwriter. I'm pretty dope. I'm a storyteller. My music is all storytelling. I have an EP out called A Bad Love Story. I dropped that in March of this year. And I also have an album out called Fields, Feelz, period. And I dropped that in September. I'm also working on another project as we speak. Your girl is just out here working, stomping on necks and not letting up.
Period.
So please go stream me. I'm everywhere. Everywhere that you listen to music, YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify, Pandora, whatever. Nanette, Nanette. And keep streaming my ish.
I love that. Look, keep streaming her ish. So this is the part of the show where I'm going to give you like 10 seconds or so to give out your little shout outs. Let's go.
Okay, well, shout out to today's Loco's birthday party. So shout out to him.
Okay.
And Miss Diva at Ambition Entertainment. So we there tonight, y'all, in Richton Park. So please come out. Also, shout out to Danny. Danny, you know, Danny Jones, the Midwest rep. Tag King. Shout out to him. We are doing an event together on the 30th of December, so please come out for that. And shout out to just all my people who rock with me. Shout out to y'all. Okay.
Yeah. Shout out to you guys sending stars. Shout out to everybody tuned in to the show. And I just love support costs $0, you guys. It is free. So I appreciate everybody that supports, and I try to show support in return. So let's get into the foundation of this music. I want to start with the name. Now, is Nanette your biological name, or is it your stage? Okay, it is.
Both.
Okay, so can you give me an example behind it? Because there's a lot of artists, especially in today's music industry, that keep their real names for their. Have you ever thought of something else or started with something else?
Yeah, when I was in high school.
Okay, give me the tea.
Fun fact, I used to, obviously I did music, but I went by Nadia, Nadia. I went by Nadia just to kind of do something different, but then as I got older, I was just like, my name is unique, I am unique, so I might as well just stick with my name and myself. My music is unique, and it's me, so
yeah,
I just stuck with myself.
I love that, y'all. There's nothing better than being unique. Okay, so let's go back to what started you in this music industry in general. Like, what started you making music? Like, I could do this.
Well, I made music back in high school, or a little bit after high school. So shout out to Fendi Frost, because he was one of the first rappers that to me, believed in me. Was like, you can do it. So then I did music for a little bit, made a couple of songs, which I think I do want to re-release those.
Okay.
I want to do them over and then release them again. But I just didn't really take it seriously. Like, I took vocal lessons, I did stuff like that, but I did not take myself seriously. I didn't know my full potential. I had a vocal teacher who told me that I was this golden nugget and feels like I have this black cloak over my shine. And I never really understood that until as of recent, of me putting out my projects and me being a different person than I was last year.
Right.
So that's how I became writing my music and putting it out.
So you say you said something that stuck with me. You said re-release. So are you trying to like do it to entirely new beats and instrumentals and all that in general, or the same song, the same sample, just like re-recording your voice?
Re-recording my voice. Some of the songs I've talked to producers and they recreated those beats for me to redo those. At some point I'm gonna get to those because I think those songs are still good.
Right.
I have friends that's like, that song is still good even though you were 19.
Yeah. Still popping.
Yeah.
See, I'm an artist as well, and I scrap old songs. Like, because I've been rapping ever since I was 9, right? So if I have a song where I was, I don't know, like 12 years old, recorded, and I really didn't like it, I was just having fun with my friends type thing, I'll keep it, but in my archives. Like, are you like that too, or do you just throw everything out and everything that's there, you keep it in there?
I like to keep everything because I like to hear my growth.
Okay, okay.
I love to hear what I used to sound like, how I used to sing with my vocals placement,
right.
Even my writing. I like to keep all of that.
Okay. Well, that's dope. Okay, so in your song Feels.
My album Feels.
Yeah, your album Feels. You said you made that with a Z, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what was the difference behind that? Like, was it just unique or?
Yeah. So the first project that came out, A Bad Love Story.
Okay.
Hence the name. That's just what the album or that EP is about. And the next point in my life, I wanted to be sexy and single. So
okay.
Feels with a Z. I wanted each song to just have you all in your feelings. Not in a bad way, a good way, a very good way. So those who listen to it know the feels I'm talking about.
Right.
Wow. So that's how I put the Z at the end.
Okay, so do you always feel what you write and you record,
Yes.
or sometimes do you just make up?
Usually I'm authentic with the way I write. It's the majority of my feelings. My friend made a comment to me and said that I feel like I get to know a little bit, like even though I know you, other people get to know you through your music. It's like not a diary, but kind of.
Right.
And I was like, that is interesting. Or you just get to peel little layers.
I like that. I like that analogy. It's kind of like an open diary in a sense where you just pull out all your raw feelings and emotions. Those be the best songs when you just jump on there. Okay, so do you do a little bit of freestyling, Janae Aiko style, or
freestyle? So when I have my iPad usually and my phone.
Okay.
I'll take one of them, put on a beat, and then the other to have my voice memo. And that's how I kind of create. Or if I'm in a mode of making music, I just set up my iPad just to record everything. And because sometimes if you're an artist, you know, sometimes your first freestyle is your best.
Yeah.
And you can't recreate that because you end up forgetting. You're like, dang, what did I say? So now I make a conscious effort of just recording myself, so then I can go back and be like, okay, because you can't recreate the original. It does not sound the same. You try and you're like, ugh.
Yeah.
So that's why I make a habit of recording myself.
Do you get compared a lot to another type of artist? Your style?
I've heard different comparisons and they've all been great. So I have no complaints.
Right. If somebody asks you right now, like, Nanette, what do I expect from listening to your music? Like, what type of style do you think you have? What would you tell me? It's like a jazzy or
I mean, I guess it's R&B, but I like to say that I am an authentic storyteller. So if you are looking for something that's real, that's in my music.
That's you.
Yeah. I mean, it's upbeat as well. So I have a lot of upbeat songs, but it's in you. My album Feels, you in your feels. Whether it's wanting to be held, holding me out right now, or wanting to pull up on a dude. Pull up is out right now.
Pull up.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay, so who was your inspirations growing up? Who did you listen to?
Growing up, we listened to a lot of gospel because my mom is into gospel, so like the Clark sisters. My dad listened to more secular music.
Okay.
So like Tony Braxton, Patti LaBelle, Earth, Wind and Fire, stuff like that. So we listened to a lot of different things growing up. My mom also liked musicals. So I would look at musicals and Broadway and stuff like that. So I like every type of genre.
Okay, I love that. Okay, so I need to hear your top 5, period. Just give me your top 5 in the industry. Yep. Patty. Gladys. Whitney. Give me 2 more strong ones.
Jasmine.
Okay, I love Jasmine.
And I would have to maybe say Beyonce because of the way she works, the way she does a lot of things that this generation.
I would say Beyonce too.
Yeah. She's a great performer. She puts a lot of thought into her stuff.
Yeah.
So that's very
right. How do you feel about these new artists? Like, is there anybody in particular that you feel like killing the game? Like, I want to say past 5 or so years, these new R&B singers.
I like Ari Lennox. I
love Ari.
Yeah. I like Queen Naija as well.
Yes.
Ella Mai. I like Tori Kelly. She's not R&B. She's just a great vocalist. I like her. I like Erin Allen Kane. I like Alex Isley. There's a lot. I can go on. Like, there's a lot. Like, they say R&B is dead, but that's not true. Like, you really have to just search for it.
Yeah.
Like, there's dope artists out there. I like his project.
Yeah. So, do you feel like music has...
PJ Morton.
You're right. Do you feel like music has changed and evolved for the better or for the worse over time?
I think it's just different. With the times, women are a little bit more independent, more boss, more. So that goes with the music as well. You can't tell us what to do like you used to back in the day. So
y'all hear that?
Music has definitely changed with the times.
Yeah, I agree.
I like both though. I like, there's some days I like my little ratchet music.
Look.
Some days I just like throwing it back.
Yeah. It's like, I love listening to old hits predominantly because I know all the words.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, nowadays when you guys listen to music, you might know the catchy hook or every other verse, but I just feel like that old stuff. You throw some Erykah Badu, some Lauryn Hill on, I'm singing that whole thing. Even Rihanna, I'm singing that whole thing from beginning to end. No let-ups, no skips. So do you have a favorite album from any type of artist in the industry where it's no skips? Like, you just love the entire thing?
Dang, I would have to go for my
Okay, so who's more on your playlist? Let's put it like that.
I have a lot in my playlist.
You do?
A lot. Like, it could go from Michael Jackson and Prince to modern now to like Division or something.
Right.
Like, so I have a lot of different style playlists.
Who would you say is underrated in the music industry? Do you have an overrated as well?
Overrated?
Yes.
No.
A lot of people think Beyonce is overrated. Do you see that a little bit, or you feel like?
No.
I feel like she earned it.
Yeah.
I feel like she earned it.
She works hard.
Yeah.
She, like, nobody dances and sing at the same time. Like, I mean, I'm trying to learn the dancing part, but I work out and run on the treadmill singing so that each performance I'm vocally okay and not out of breath. Right. So I feel like I work hard and I know she works harder. So to me, that's no.
Yeah.
But anywho, underrated. Dang. Sir. I like Sir a lot.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I think many people don't know who Sir is, and Sir's pretty dope.
Yeah, that's a good one. And that's where the whole underration goes. Like, if everybody doesn't know, or a lot of people don't know who Sir might be, that's the whole, I can see that. I think My underrated, let's see. I think I would have to say Tiny.
Yeah.
Tiny is really underrated.
She is.
And you know,
but she mind her business.
She do, and she's unbothered.
She minds her business.
Back in like the escape days and all this and that, she got her credit when it was due. But now that they're like revamping themselves, going back on tour and stuff like that, people of this generation don't appreciate the group like how it was in that moment.
Yeah, I like Tiny.
I love Tiny. I mean, even at one point, who was it? I think it was Lauryn Hill. I want to say, yeah, it was Lauryn Hill. Even at one point, Lauryn Hill tried to do like little shows, I believe, and people were getting on her saying that she would always be late and this and that, and it was a problem from back in the day. And it was just like, okay, well, it's now. Like, do you have one artist that you would love to see just revived and start doing shows again? Making music in general again. So many people hit this like.
I really had this on. I had an answer for that too, because I was like, I would love if so and so went to concert. But who did I say?
Just start making music again, just dropping it out, and it's just like, okay, this was long overdue. I've been waiting for this.
It'll come to me.
Okay.
I know. I had somebody, because I was just talking to my sister the other day.
Yeah.
Because we were listening to some throwbacks. I'm like, see, if they came back, I would definitely go.
Yeah.
Go see it.
I was excited about the whole Millennium Tour. I wanted B2K to get it together.
He had them chairs, and I'm thinking they about to come out, and he kicked them down. I said, oh, well, you just kicked the dreams away of Mariana.
You understand me? Like, I got so hyped. I thought that B2K was going to come and make a comeback, but absolutely not. Like, also, I know a lot of people felt the type of way when Destiny's Child split up.
Yeah. Because
a lot of people weren't ready for it. And when Beyonce, do you feel like this? When Beyonce went solo on her own, the first album, it's controversy. Some people say that first album was her best, when she was like breakout, boom, look at me, as opposed to the music she makes now. They like, she get too comfortable. Versus some people feel like that first album was a struggle because she didn't have her girls. And it's like, you can tell it was kind of like,
I don't know. I like everything that she has put out. I think it just depends on your audience.
Yeah.
You can't please everybody. You know, there's a lot of R&B heads that love that first project, and the last one that she made with Renaissance, they're like, it's too dancey or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, it just depends on your audience. But I like every type of music, so to me, when an artist kind of switch it up, I don't mind that.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I feel the same way. But I like for them to kind of keep it within the same category.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Like when she switched to like, she started doing like opera type of music. That was cool. But it's just certain songs I can't keep up with. You know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all keep it in the same category, the same little genre, we are cool. We can keep it like that. Okay, so what I want to ask you is, growing up, listening to these different people, right? Have you ever felt like if one of them reached out to you and said, Nanette, I would love to do a song with you, who would you choose out of everybody?
Oh, that's tough.
Like, who have you been waiting for? Like, yes.
Probably Missy Elliott.
Missy. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, she's so dope.
So would you want her to like rap and you sing?
I would want her to do all of it. Produce it, sing it, rap it. I'm there to be in the video.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say Missy.
Yeah,
Missy
I love that.
Super dope.
I love that. Who do you feel like is a good versus battle with Missy? Because that's controversial too.
No. Some people just, you gotta sit out. Some people just can't do it. Because the catalog is just too great that there's nobody compared to you.
What about Busta? Some people say Busta.
No. He still gay. Now Busta got some hits now.
He do.
He got some hits. It's gonna be a party now. It's gonna be a party. But I don't know. I mean, that actually would be good.
Yeah.
Because Busta do got some hits.
Yeah. Let's get into your songwriting bag, because I know you say you're a songwriter as well. Have you ever like ghostwritten?
Not yet. There's been talks of it. So if some of y'all need some hits, I got you. But you got.
Yeah, I get it. Now, is it a difference between? Okay, so normally when people have ghostwriters as rappers, a lot of people want to keep that hidden. You know what I mean? But as far as singers go, like how Neo writes for Beyonce, that one song to the left, yeah,
everybody,
they get the credit. Is it different with singers? Do you feel like singers are more open to get the credit than exposed to being actual ghostwriters?
Do I think singers should get the credit?
Yeah, like
over the songwriter. No. Songwriting is a lot for your brain to compose a song.
Right.
Anybody can sing. Not anybody.
Yeah, right.
Not everybody can sing. But anybody can sing that song. It's just the right person that you choose to sing that song. So I would say songwriting, like you wouldn't have that song if the writer did not write the song.
No, I meant like, okay, let's say that somebody wanted to, I don't know, Amanda wanted to hire you to write a song for her, right? Amanda, like, I want you to be my ghostwriter. Like, I don't want to put you in the credits. Do you feel like
me in the credits?
You see what I'm saying?
No.
She said you put me in the credits.
I'm owning that song. I'm owning the rights. I'm in the credits. I'm everywhere. Hi, hello, it's me.
Yep. Period.
Popping out. No.
They do that a lot in the rap community, though.
No.
Like, it gets crazy.
Yeah.
Definitely. So, would you ever be open to someone writing your song for you? Like, they're like, I got a dope idea for you.
It really just depends. I'm very particular with who I work with as well,
right?
Because I feel like I am a brand, so I don't want to tarnish my brand with just foolishness.
Yeah, I get you.
So it just depends on the writer.
I see so much stuff about. They'll say it takes, I don't know, 5 people to create this one song for an artist. Do you feel like that's necessary, or do you feel like it really only takes 1 or 2 people to write a good song?
It depends on the song. Sometimes people bounce ideas off of each other. It depends on if you're in the studio, you're just all collectively listening to a beat, and let's just say somebody's freestyling, then they're like, oh, you should add this, so I get how that could probably happen.
Right.
As far as having multiple writers on a song, it could just be a line.
Yeah. That
somebody just contribute to the song.
And what's your vibe like in the studio? Do you take people with you, or are you by yourself? Like, what is the vibe?
I typically am either by myself or I might have one other person with me just to give me feedback. I mean, my engineer, shout out to Roshi.
Okay.
He's good at telling me to, maybe you should do that over. I think me and him work very, very well together. So sometimes if nobody is there, he's good enough.
Right. That's it. Okay, so I get a lot of cocky people that come on the show. When I ask this question, I'm like, okay, so if you were to write and record a song today, when do you feel like you're mastered it in order to perform it on stage? Some people be like, Star, I could write it today, perform it tomorrow. Like, how do you feel? How much time do you need to master your song? Like, I could do this without messing up. It's gonna be the same feeling as if the day I recorded it.
I mean, that's doable. I can, but for me, I would want just a little bit more than just a day.
Yeah.
Because I care about my craft. I don't want to just do anything.
See?
So just a little bit more time for me to, because sometimes the next day I hear different things with my runs that I want to do.
Yeah.
With how I want to stack my vocals. So so for me, I would say just a little bit longer. A week at the least.
Yeah. Do you practice before your shows, or do you just go out there like?
I practice every single day. Every day I sing. When I'm at the gym, after the workout, the trainer puts on my songs and I run on the treadmill and sing.
Really?
Because I want each performance to be better than the last.
Yeah.
I want my breath control to be on point. Because I do more than one song.
Okay.
Every set I've had is more than one song. So I want to make sure that you can hear me clearly and I'm moving around doing stuff. So I care.
Yeah. I get that. So do you feel like when you go on stage, does Nanette have an alter ego that snaps in?
Absolutely. I don't know.
Give me that rundown.
Yeah. I don't know who she is, child. I just know the shades is always on for the most part. With the shades and the mic, I just get so, y'all gonna listen to me, shut up. Because I do find it rude when you are at a show. Everybody know that you're there for a reason.
Right.
The people coming to the show, you know what you're there for. It's very rude when artists are on stage, that you're talking, that you're on your phone. Why are you there? Don't even show up. You know why you're there.
Right.
Now I can see if it was like you're at a bar, chilling, and then they just have some random performer that nobody, but you know specifically you are there for a show.
Yep.
It's rude. Don't show up then. We don't need you.
No, period. That's big facts. You go to so many of these showcases and things like that, and it's like people are used to hearing their friends. Right. That's what a lot of people come for, and it's like once they homie done, they don't want to pay attention. Nobody but
and
that
that's
person.
Rude. You should pay attention because I've met a lot of dope artists doing this. That a lot of these people work hard on their craft. And they deserve to have your attention. Yeah. I don't care if you're here for me. Pay attention to them too. Like, that's very rude. Yeah. So I try to make a conscious effort of when I'm at a show to pay attention. I root for everybody because I want everybody to win. We're here for the same common goal is exposure, get money, whatever. Yep. So I don't know. It's very rude when people do that.
It takes
have
a lot.
Other people root for everybody too.
Right.
Root for everybody.
It takes a lot of time, and not only time, the funding, Nanette.
Yeah.
Like the funding that goes into us creating our craft, the studio time. Yeah. Let's not even get into wardrobe because we want to look nice as we go on stage.
The wardrobe. Because y'all know I gotta come with some looks now and the shades to match each outfit. Oh my God.
The wardrobe that it takes, like you guys don't realize.
The makeup, child.
As artists, like when we go to these shows, we put money in and we step. Like it's a lot that goes into it, y'all. And we there so y'all can pay attention to us. The last thing you want to do.
Pay attention.
Right. Last thing you want to do is spend, buying the beat too.
Yep.
Just purchasing the beat. All artists out there, I encourage you guys to at least lease your beat, do everything legally, get that paperwork in line, because just snatching beats off of YouTube that still has a tag in it, you didn't contact anybody about leasing it, that can get you in a lot of trouble. Not only that, your song will only go so far. You can't get radio spins. You know what I'm saying? You can't get this and that. People like me, I'd be scared to play your stuff because I'm not trying to get sued or charged from the original beat maker. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to make sure you own all your rights so people could feel comfortable playing your music. That's real talk. Look, they about to make me mad, sis.
Get your paperwork done.
Period. Okay, so let's talk about you making a song. Because earlier we talked about scrap or not, okay? How long does it take you to make a song in general?
It depends on the song. My first project, it took me, my EP, A Bad Love Story, is out right now. N-E-T-T. But that project wasn't long at all. It took me probably a couple days to make all 5 songs.
Wow.
I was just in my feelings and was going. And Fields, that project, it didn't take that long either to write. The song Moonlight, the song What's Up, those are freestyles. So I didn't really have to write those at all. So it just depends. It's once my brain gets going of what I see, I'm tunnel vision. often.
Yep, I feel the same way. It's like sometimes I might want to go back and I let it sit there for a while until I'm completely comfortable. Sometimes I let it sit there for like a week. I might want to go back and add an extra drum, an extra ad lib. I don't want to just drop and then drop. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like I just wait. That's called perfecting your craft though, you guys. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Like how you said over the course of some days, made sure it was thorough and it's what, you know what I'm saying, you were satisfied with your sound before you put it out there. You know what I'm saying? So
well, when I record, I know my first recording is just a rough draft because I hear things.
I'm glad you said that.
I hear things later when I play it back and because I'm like, okay, I want to change the way I said this. I want to layer this, put vocals on top. So, that very first is just always a rough draft.
Yeah. Do you do exercises to like warm up your voice right before you start?
Absolutely. I have vocal warm-ups with myself every day.
Okay.
Since I don't take vocal lessons anymore, I remember, like I had multiple teachers. I had a teacher that was jazz. I had a teacher that was pretty much everything. I also had a teacher that was more opera because I like every type of music and I wanted to hit each type of note.
Wow.
So I forgot about the jazz lady too. I had a jazz lady.
Wow.
But I remember all of those techniques and you can literally YouTube anything. Anything.
Big fact.
So I'll go on YouTube sometimes and just do vocal warm-ups just to change it up of what I'm used to. So every day.
So how do you feel about it? Do you feel like a person, I don't know, could wake up tomorrow and be like, I want to be a singer and get out there and kill it? Or do you feel like it takes dedication and strength in your voice to really...
Well, I feel like you could be whatever you want to be. Doesn't mean you're going to be good at it.
That's shade!
You can literally be what you want.
I love it. I love it. You're so silly.
So, but it definitely takes hard work.
Yes.
When you're talented and work hard, that's even better because some people don't really look at talent.
Right.
Me being in this whole industry thing now, I'm like, oh, so talent is not. No, I'm not talking about nobody else. Just from like little things that I've heard.
Yeah, that's true.
People say, and I'm like, wait, what? You don't need talent. You should have talent.
Yeah.
No, but I think everybody's talented. But just from stuff that I've heard people say. But if you are talented, you have the look, you have the drive, the consistent persistency, then I definitely think you can make it.
Now, what's your favorite form of networking? Like, how do you get Nanette out there?
Well, Nanette, as everybody knows, is a harasser. So I slide in people's inbox, DMs on their pages when they go live. I'm like, hi, hello, I'm Nanette, I'm a dope storyteller. Here's my link. Please listen to my music.
Ooh.
I also have a QR code, so everywhere that I go, whether it's a bar, an event, whatever, I introduce myself to people and I ask them to scan my QR code, please and thank you.
Wow.
Because I don't want to be rude.
Right.
And that sometimes is how I get people. Sometimes it might just be in the middle of somewhere. Somebody's like, "We'll sing," and I'm like, "Okay, fine."
Yes.
Okay, because there's some people who want you to work for that, and I don't care. When you stay ready, you don't have to get ready.
Period. When you stay ready, y'all don't have to get ready. You want to know some good advice? Shout out to Reese. Reese gave me some good advice when I asked him about when I asked him about how does he network. He airdrops people. Yeah. Like, so he could be in the grocery store, Save a Lot or anything, and he'll just airdrop it to people. Yeah. I think that's so dope.
It is.
Yeah. Back in the days when I was like first trying to start and really get out there, I used to go to the train stations and I used to have like a flyer and I used to put it inside the windshields. And I just felt like that was a good form, back in the era. Of course, things are now advanced online and this and that, but I felt like that was one of the best forms for me. Yeah. At that time, that was definitely one of the best forms. Okay, so right now I want to talk about any special projects that you have coming out, or anything, you know, that you're working on, or what just dropped. This is a good time for you to kind of like reiterate and just tell everybody what to look out for.
So let's backtrack a little bit and we'll fast forward. So I dropped an EP in March of this year. It is called A Bad Love Story. That is out right now. Nanette is my name. A Bad Love Story is the EP. If you go to the link in my bio of every platform that I have, it will direct you to my music and to the rest of my platforms. I make it easy for you to find me. I also have a album called Fields, Feelz, period. Dropped that as well this year. Just saying, dropped 2 projects. That's hard work. Okay. I'm also working on a 3rd project as well. Since I've dropped so much music, I wanted to drop it this year, but everybody's like, chill, bro. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, you're right, I'll listen. So I'm gonna just keep pushing those 2, but keep working on all the projects, so then once I want them to drop, they're gonna drop. Tonight, we are at Ambition Entertainment in Richmond Park. Shout out to Loco the Lunatic. It is his birthday party, so please come through. There will be a twerk contest, $100. Now your girl just gonna look now. I ain't twerking, but y'all go right ahead. Come on out. Also tomorrow, there's a pop-up shop in Dixmoor, I believe. That is from 2 to 7. So please follow me, Nanette. The last name is Styles, Styles. That is on Facebook. Or go to Instagram, Nanette_music. Click the link in my bio, then you can find everything that I'm talking about. Because I literally put everything together, so you don't have to keep searching for anything. Also, December 30th, please come out on time. Let me say it one more time. On time. Okay. 9 p.m. The doors open. We at Joe's. Okay. In Maryville, Indiana. The first performer will be 10 o'clock. Everybody has time slots. This will be on time, okay? Let me say it one more time. On time. Say it with me together, people.
On time.
I don't want to do one of those shows, no, okay? And please pay attention to every single artist that is there. They're all dope. So shout out, if I can speak, to Sinatra's, he'll be there.
Bro.
Easy O'Hare, Shy Blizz, the crown holder. Yes. Day Hustle, Loco the Lunatic, Jessica Black, G Rip, Queen Ari, Treble, the singer. I love him.
Yes.
Ace, Big KJ, Troch, Cash Go Crazy, Kia. Hosted by Sincere and Melly P. Red carpet interviews by that girl Olivia. I hope I did not forget anybody, because when I tell you my brand, BT&T. I like them. She said. Hey. That's what she said. So shout out to everybody, and DJ get them doing the music or whatever. So come out December 30th. On time. Okay.
Most deaf. So bro just walked in the building right now. We're finna do a little switch over situation, but real
and
quick.
He's another one who will be out on December 30th.
Yes, he will be there. On time.
9 o'clock. First performer 10 p.m. We at Joe's.
Period.
Get your tickets. You can follow the link in my bio as well, like I said, and you can get them from each individual artist that is on that roster. So please come through. See people jump off the stage, jump off people's backs, jump on necks, child. And these vocals about to F y'all up, okay?
It's gonna get crazy.
Okay.
Once again, quick shout out to Danny Jones. Definitely appreciate you for tuning in and supporting this entire interview. Real one, he will be in the building as well. Real quick, Nanette, can you please give everybody your social medias one more time so they can know where to follow you?
So follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, whatever. Nanette, NANETTE_music. And on Facebook, Nanette Styles, NANETTE STYLES. please click the link in my bio from any platform. Then that way you can follow the rest of my stuff. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel as well and listen to my music. It is all in one link, and you can also purchase those tickets to the pre-New Year Eve concert, okay, on December 30th, that we're gonna be what? On time
Thank you so much for coming. It was an amazing show, and I appreciate you for sliding through. Guys, we're gonna go. We're gonna snap a couple pictures, and then we're gonna switch over to the next guest. Until next time. Hey, and it's your girl DJ Stardom. You can find me on Facebook at Stardom Shine. That's STARDOM space SHINE. And you can also find the Iconic Radio Show on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at the Iconic Radio Show. Till next time, you guys. Bye. Bye. Okay. You got your phone.
Oh, no, child.
Okay, so